These are your Lipan Lady Indians. Now I bring to you your Lady First up wearing 0, Mariana Next up the lady cat wearing 3, Caroline. Next up the lady cat wearing number 10, Dee Miller. Next up the lady cat wearing number 12, Izzy Thompson. And last but not least, wearing number 20, Presley These are your Lady Cats.
So, we have found out that we are still alive. We haven't passed out barely. Jared Jones, Matt Bright, happy to be with you for another presentation of the girls' gold side of the bracket of Tennehaw Holiday Hoops. After a semifinal for the ages, at least one semifinal for the ages, good luck to this game. It's Lipan and the Lady Indians taking on the Reigns Lady Wildcats. Reigns coming into this game in their quarterfinal matchup in Panola, a 52-40 win over Netches. Lipan in their quarterfinal game, a much closer game earlier this morning in Timpson at 11 a.m. That score over Cisco, a victory 38-32. And we are set and ready to go. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession will go to Lipan and the Lady Indians. We have water. We are okay, at least for now.
Yes.
If you haven't already.
I'm still trying to catch my breath from the first game.
That game is over on our ASN YouTube page. We also stick around till about midnight or so to the ASN YouTube page, as Holiday Hoops Today will be posted, recapping every single game that hit the airwaves on this Friday holiday, I guess you can say. It's a holiday for basketball, at least. Ball gets bobbled. Lipan going from right to left if you're listening on ASN Radio. And Lipan will take a timeout. As they take a timeout, we'll use this 30-second timeout to keep it here and go ahead and introduce both teams. Coach, these Reigns Lady Wildcats, we've relatively followed pretty much throughout this season, especially during their play in Tyler, our hometown, during the Macy Shinifort Memorial Tournament on the campus of Bishop Gorman. And there's one number that didn't come out during the starting lineups that we know and very familiar with that isn't playing, Coach Bryant.
Yeah, and it's kind of got me asking questions, and that's Jazzy Phillips. Jazzy not being on the court, number 11. And I see that she looks like she's limping a little bit. I can't tell if it's a knee or for the ankle, but she's not dressed. She's still here with the team. But
of course.
I'm really disappointed not to seeing her and her sister again on the court together.
Reigns, a designated home team, and they're all white tops and bottoms. Shifty move and a layup no good. However, it was a $20 move, 2-set finish on Lipan's first field goal attempt by Hannah Gaylor. Instead, onto the floor, taking the reins is going to be the senior, her sister, J.C. Phillips. Now at the top of the key, looking, dribble handoff is received by number 0, that's Presley Kilgore. Top of the key, open three for Caroline Piles, no good.
And if you notice, we haven't seen Reigns since the tournament in Tyler.
That was in early to mid-November.
Right, but if you look at Kilgore, number 20, she has it looks like some kind of knee brace or
extra taping around the knee.
Around the knee and around the hamstring. Or maybe something we have to ask the coach about at halftime.
With it on the drive is Kilgore, as we just mentioned. Swing far outside to Phillips. Phillips to the previously aforementioned Kilgore. Elbow jumper, back iron, won't go. Great box out by Lipan's Finley Shockley. Shockley has it, travel is called, and we're going the other way. So Reigns so far on offense, relatively slow, but as we've seen, sometimes Reigns' offense can be like your dad's old Cadillac, takes a while to get started.
Kind of like me when I get out of bed in the morning.
You'll be both, brother. 6:14 left in the first period. And the second semifinal of the girls' gold bracket. Winner will take on Broadus, and layup by Kilgore. Too much on it. Rebounds brought down by Gaylor. Gaylor, her third rebound of the game. Quick Shockey. Shockley three is no good. Up the floor. Layup is no good. However, a foul is called. Lipan wanted a foul. Finley Shockley will be drawing the foul.
It's probably interesting to notice, to mention as well, there are 3 different referees for this game than there was for the Martins Mill and Broadus game.
That shot by Piles ties it up. And we're at 0, pretty much at 0-0. Back at 0-0. It's 2-2. Into the corner. Thought it was going to be another travel by Taryn Phillips. Phillips drives, won't go. Strong rebounds collected by Raines, and it's out of bounds.
Oh, we got a foul. Got a foul on.
Whoa, foul is going to be called against Phillips. That's her first. First on the senior guard. With it is Phillips. At least we don't have to try to differentiate both the Phillips. I mean,
yeah, but it was so much fun saying Jazzy and Jassy.
Jazzy and JC, and the scoop almost an and one. Probably would have been and one of the year as Caroline Piles will head to the line.
Number 3 to the line, Caroline Piles.
Piles will head to the line for the very first time, and the Lady Wildcats will head to the line for the very first time. Raines an overall record prior to this contest of 17-3. Well, 18-3. First shot's no good. This and all free throws for this contest are brought to you by Anytime Fitness in Carthage. Of course, a new year is right around the corner. As we welcome 2025, you want to welcome that New Year's resolution of working out. Get started with Anytime Fitness in Carthage, Texas. Second free throw was good with 5:15 left. And career number 1. On the far side now. Bobbled by Phillips. Phillips almost coming up with it. It'll be out of bounds.
That is that pressure defense that we saw in Tyler back in November. We know what Raines is going to do. They're going to pressure.
Now it's awkward seeing only one Phillips puff on the floor.
It is.
It almost seems like you're missing something.
I almost feel cheated, like
especially with a game like we just had moments ago. You want every team to be at full strength.
Absolutely.
Even Martins Mill wasn't at full strength. Arguably their best player wasn't here. This ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch was by Phillips. Great defense by J.C. Bolton. So we have a J.C. versus J.C.
It's close.
I'll take it. I won't complain. 4:43 and rolling. Into the far side corner is Phillips. Phillips already has a foul. Bounce pass it for dribble handoff to Gaylor. Corner 3. Short and no good. Offensive rebound is collected once again by Gaylor. That's 5 rebounds already for her. Rotating out is Bolton. Bolton to the slot for Phillips. Great dish into the lane for 2 points. It's Ashlyn Tarpley.
44, Tarpley.
That was a fantastic find. Great patience by Tarpley to stay short corner in the open space. Clean catch, clean finish for 2.
Raines has the height advantage, but Lipan is they run the offense and they slow it down. That's not what Raines wants to do. They want to run the floor.
Filson, pass to Piles. Piles gets the shooter's roll. And that's how Raines really got their money's worth during the Macy Shinneberg tournament. Their actions, specifically the flashes from the short corner of the blocks up to the corresponding elbows or even opposite elbows, catching the help side off guard for easy 2-point shots.
And normally you see Kilgore do that. Normally you're seeing Kilgore flash to the middle.
Or even Phillips, Jazzy Phillips that would be. Winds and fires for 3 is Gaylor, no good. She's putting in work on the glass, going to get her first 3-point bucket to fall. Here's JC, guarded by JC. Phillips lays her pass. Great head fake, and the drive is good for 2 for Piles.
Flashing to the middle.
Piles with a great find. A great catch on the find. It'll be Lipan basketball. Both teams making subs. Checking in is going to be Madison Moxie Kemba, as well as number 25 for Lipan, Alicia Green. Speaking of Green, coming into the contest, open layup won't go. How about J.C. Bolton getting into the fray amongst the trees, almost coming down with a rebound. It goes out of bounds. Possession will go to Reigns. Lipan, led by head coach Amber Bronson, was a big concern with our crowd mic that was set up at the end, and after the last game, I think we made the executive decision, no, we're going to leave that alone.
Yeah, we...
At least think about doing it. Maybe for tomorrow, who knows?
Well, it depends on which coach is on this side.
This was initially set up for Mars Mills boys head coach Greg Jenkins. That's definitely a personality and a card. Shot no good by Kenzie Thompson, who just checked in. As J.C. Phillips spins, head fake, splits the double team. Bryce getting him a foul! My word!
That's what we've been wanting to see from Phillips.
How do you even wiggle your way through two defenders to get that open? That seems like it shouldn't be allowed. Free throw is good.
If you notice, these refs are letting them play a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, for sure, because that was it was really just like that foul there, going to be charged. That last shooting foul first was charged against Green. That latest foul was called against Hannah Gaylor.
And that puts them in the bonus already.
Already.
In the bonus, 2:17 left to go in the first. That's big because Range is a good free throw shooting team.
Very solid shooting free throw team. First free throw is good. Want to thank you for just now joining us. If you are just now joining us, Jared Jones, Matt Bright courtside for the girls semifinal. Winner of this one will take on a Broadus team who's, fair to say, beat up and battered after a dogfight against the #1 team in the land. Has a great find and an even better finish. The transition game working for the Lady Indians there.
And we're, for our listeners out there, we do apologize if we seem a little bit subdued this game. But last game took it out of both of us, not only the teams, the referees, the coaches, but also the announce team.
You got that right. Say that again. Unless your voice goes up, they don't say it again. 142, long three, nobody home for Kilgore. And the defensive rebound once again by Gaylor. Gaylor has 7 rebounds already, Coach. Wow. As Gaylor steps up, fires for 3. That's good.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's her second 3 of the game.
So she's already on double-double watch in the first quarter. Wow. She's had a fantastic game down the stretch. That brings things back to a 1-point game. Get it. Top of the key to Kilgore. Kilgore now to Phillips. Phillips surveying the floor. Skip pass. Moxie Gimba gets her pass deflected. Into the open floor. Great job. And that's one thing I love about basketball. Thompson came up with the steal. On the come up, you hear everyone in the crowd yelling Wolf. I mean, it's amazing. Little things like that, not every sport has. It just makes basketball that much more special. On the rollout is Thompson. Thompson drives. Blocking foul is called. And I don't know, some of the Lipan fans not really happy. That's why, folks, we have the beauty of not only instant replay, but slow-mo instant replay to take another look at this thing.
You got half and half. You got the Range crowd that loves it. And
I don't know, Coach.
Was she moving?
Let's take another look. I don't think she was 100% still. Nope, she was not stationary at all.
But again, we have the ability to slow it down. Everybody else is watching it,
in real time. I love being a broadcaster.
And they're watching it in real time on their side. So, if it goes for you, it's good. If it goes against you, it's not.
Second free throw was good on the split trip. 40 seconds left to go. Pass to the center of the floor to Gaylor. It's into the awaiting hand of Avery Camp, the sophomore guard who just checked in. Too much mustard on that one, and it will be Reigns basketball for the remaining 35 seconds. Question is, do they try to save it for the last possession as Thompson takes the inbound?
Without Jazzy on the floor, yes. Jazzy's on the floor, they go 2 for 1.
Back-to-back pinwheel screens. Head off to Filson. She turns, Euros, layup, great English on the dish on the finish. What a play, 10 seconds left. 7, 6, now 5, wide open in the corner. It's Gaylor, top of the key at the horn. Back iron won't go, and that's how we'll end the first quarter of play.
Great look, had a great look at the buzzer.
Fantastic look, but it will not amount to any baskets. 8 minutes down, 3 more quarters to go. We'll take a break. When we come back, semifinal action on the Antler Sports Network. We head to the second here in Tenaha. That last break brought to you by Big's Quick Stop. Now, Coach, you're going to be proud of me. Before we got to the gym this morning, I stopped by the Big's across the street, picked up some essentials, including my cop drops, which are the main reason I'm alive right about now, as well as the big kolaches that you mentioned yesterday.
Did I tell you what? Did I lie to you?
You did not.
Hey, Fat Boy knows his food. I'm telling you, don't ever question a Fat Boy whether he knows his food or not.
Coach, they may call you many things, but a liar they cannot. We're set to go for another 8 minutes of Hoops action here in the semifinal. Great extra pass to Layup in the finish on the foul. That is what I like to call picture perfect basketball. As we take a second look, Gaylor has been a woman possessed today. She has been top to bottom fantastic, rebounding the ball, scoring the ball, and her free throw is good. Here we go as we begin quarter number 2. Trying to go right into the chest of her defender as fouls, and instead she runs right into a jump ball.
That was a quick whistle.
As we hear Coach Jenkins already letting them have it. One thing we know about Coach Jenkins, she is not afraid to let her feelings be known no matter who's around.
It was a blast to watch her
and a foul and one. Kilgore and the bucket. 3 and 1s in a row. This is just an and one off, for lack of a better term. As the timeout is going to be called by Lipan. Taking another look at the Kilgore offensive rebound as we head to yet another break. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them from the ASN family platforms. This is Holiday Hoops Action on ASN 1 and ASN Radio. After the timeout, the free throw converted by Kilgore on the three-point play. 18-12 our score. As a runner, hard off the backboard and good from Avery Camp. 18-14 as Phillips head fakes, pump fakes, shot no good, short. It was a great move, just couldn't convert on the basket.
You know, this game has the same makings as the first semifinal.
Please don't.
I'm just saying.
Can we have just a regular game of basketball? Please. That's all I ask. I don't need anything special.
We are. That's the thing. We're having 2 great regular games of basketball. These are
nice dump off there by Tarpley again.
We're 18-16 now.
That's Tarpley's second basket of the game on the exact same action. I don't know about you, Coach, but this seems eerily familiar to the offense that not just Lipan is currently running, but Natchez as well
Yes.
on the frequent action on backdoor cuts. Setting, firing as Piles, no good. Huge tumble by Thompson, but she seems to be okay. Pops right back up. That foul will be on Bolton, her first, team second of the quarter.
It'll stay with the Lady Cats.
As Raines and Phillips windbound in her own basket. Looking for Filson, they get it to her. It's Phillips wide open on the down screen. That's good! J.C. Phillips nailing the three ball. Her first three of the game. And you have to think if for Lipan that the floodgates possibly be opening. Phillips almost coming up with the steal. Instead, will double. Ball gets deflected. Raines comes up with it either way. It's
Great
Phillips
pass.
moving. Filson on the lay-in for two. Filson is known for her defensive prowess. And another thing to see, Coach, let's see if you notice this. Something is different from Filson from the last time we saw her.
She does not have her mask on. She's not wearing
Attaboy.
a mask.
You got a memory like an elephant, my friend.
I told you I'm old, but I'm not that old. I can still remember a few things. But yeah, she does not notice that. She did not have her. Well, honestly, I didn't notice it until you said her last name because I didn't see her on the court because I was looking for the mask. But yes, she does not have her mask. We'll see if that affects how she shoots her free throws.
No Rip Hamilton mask on. Skip pass. Now to the right side slot to Phillips. Phillips gets downhill. Great extra pass. And an even better skip pass. Gaylor hacks a three. That's good. There she is again. That's 10 points. Easily on double-double watch. Now she may be a rebound away. Here's Phillips. Phillips sets the down screen, immediately hands it off to Thompson. Thompson to Phillips. Gets out of the corner to avoid the double team. They get it down low to Piles. Piles spins, looking for something. Up and under's got to get out of the lane. Ball gets deflected, and Raines gets a huge sigh of relief. Almost a 3-second call because she was in the paint trying to battle for a good minute.
It was in the paint for a while.
Let her get there.
Up top. In the hands of Piles. Piles swings it over. Now Thompson. Firing for three. It's Phillips. That's two. Back-to-back threes for her. She's starting to heat up.
And once she heats up, you could be in trouble if you're Lipan because Phillips, she will
not stop shooting.
no.
She is
won't
just like
stop
her
shooting.
sister.
But the thing is that once you start collapsing on her on the outside, she'll work it on the inside. Here she goes with the steal.
JC on the break. It's 2-on-2. Filson retreating with her. Through with a contact and the bucket's good. So that is an 8-0 run for Phillips alone. Wow.
Well, we said before that the Phillips sisters can be a game changer. But right now, you only have JC because Jazzy's out. But she's stepping up and she's taking care of her older sister for sure.
Tarpley on that last layup, her 6th point of the game. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left. Here's Filson. Filson tried to get downhill, but traveled. It will go the other way. Substitution. As Emma Knight will check in for the junior.
Let me correct myself. JC is a senior and Jazzy's a sophomore, but Jazzy's the one that runs the floor. She's the quarterback, I guess you could call it, when she's on the court.
3:50 left in the second quarter. And a kick by Phillips. Right to the bench of the Lipan boys who were here across from us. As St. Amos O'Neill will be checking in for the first time. That quick kick to the corner. Now to the top of the key to Bolton, and Bolton will draw the foul.
Foul on JC.
Foul is called on Phillips. That's thankfully only her first if you're Raines. Now with it, top of the key is Avery Camp. Camp has it over to Bolton. Bolton to Phillips now. Bolton, double team. Phillips almost came up with yet another kickball. Long shot, no good. Rebound and killing her own dribble is Kilgore. He gets it over to Phillips immediately. 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Clock still rolling here. One-arm baseball pass. What a spin. Almost kept her footing. Jump ball. Arrow 20 to Lipan.
Possession goes to the
Kilgore wanted a foul on that. I'm not sure why she didn't get one.
Ainsley Tarpley will be checking in, related to Ashlyn Tarpley. We have a lot of twins in this tournament. That's what happens when we have smaller schools. We have Tarpley and Tarpley. We have Phillips and Phillips. Lots of possible future law firm names. Bounce pass is out of the basket, and a great head fake to be patient and on the lay-in. And Hannah Gaylor now easily has a double-double in almost 1 quarter of action.
Well, Hannah Gaylor's the one that's kept him so close, so far to the in the scoreboard.
As well as Shockley. Spinning, open floor, and drawing the foul is going to be Thompson. Thompson will head in the line. That foul is going to be called against Tarpley. That's Tarpley's second. But 2:42 left to go. We hear Coach Jenkins to our left. Vocalist effort. As a senior Thompson, her first trip to the line. First shot. Can't get the shooter's roll. No good. Two spins of the ball. A third spin. Free throw is up and good. 29-23 after the split trip. A very high 1-2-2 press, implemented by Raines, and it generates a turnover. It's Phillips. Phillips kicks to the corner. Open three for Kilgore. Presley Kilgore a little too much on it. Tie ball. It'll be to Raines this time.
Possession stays with the Lake Cats.
Substitution, 2 subs. Checking in is going to be Caroline Paz as well as Madison Moxie-Gemba. Excuse me. See, I tried to remember that.
I thought you did good.
I appreciate that. At least someone does. 2.5 left to go in the second. On the drive again, a lot of contact, no foul. Rebound is brought down by Knight. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Raines' ball again. So another offensive rebound for Raines, and a team that really during the Macy Schneebert tournament didn't control the offensive glass anywhere near as well as they are tonight.
No, but you notice you see what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing right now is the fact that the height advantage is taking advantage right now. The height advantage that Raines has is
it's been the main story.
Right, for sure.
Phillips checks out. Shockley checks back in. As we're looking at 2:20. Ball into the hands of Knight, and she draws the foul. That one will be against Gaylor. That'll be Gaylor's second, fourth on the team.
Second on her, and the thing is that she and Tarpley is one, or Shockley, I should say, is the one keeping them in the game right now. That could be big.
Pass to the elbow. Lead pass intended for Knight goes out of bounds. Lipan now seeming to just struggle to get into the front court. As well as Raines' defense has played down the stretch. They only have a 6-point lead to show for it.
Good pressure defense. They get the ball to the floor in a hurry. There's Shockley underneath once again. Going back to the free throw line.
That was going to be charged.
No, foul charge to Emmy White. Emma Knight, I'm sorry, of Raines.
That guy ain't no good. On the first free throw. Exactly the first trip to the last 16. Second free throw is good. Winner of this game will go on to play Broadus tomorrow. Drive, Euro step, Kenzie Thompson.
Number 12.
Kenzie Thompson taking the page out of Ariana Pilgrim's teammates book. Well, the nice
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got a quick announcement.
And we'll take Taking a look at that last and one. Wow, what a huge play to add to the break. Our current score, 29-24. Back in third.
Get holiday ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs a big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric, and big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus no payments for up to 90 days and $1,000 bonus cash on a new F-150.
After the break, timeout was taken by Raines. One thing about Coach Jenkins, doesn't matter what situation it is, if she feels like calling a timeout, she will call it, as we're knocking on the door of a minute and a half. The kick out to Gaylor for three. Back iron, no good. She's already hit two and already has a double-double. She gets the ball right back after the rebound, and a hard foul on Emma Knight. Most likely going to be on Emma Knight. And it will be. That was a hard foul. I mean, if you're going to foul, get your money's worth.
We don't think about it. That's the first missed three that Gaylord had so far this game.
Both teams out of fouls to give. Next foul will put their respective opponents on the free throw line. First free throw rattles in and out, no good. As Presley Kilgore will be checking in for Moxie Jemba. Second shot, Gaylord. Wallington fires, and it's good. So Lipan not out of the woods just yet, though. They continue to itch and claw, try to bring down this Raines lead. Get to Phillips. Phillips fakes back to the right side, steps back. Possible 2-for-1 opportunity. Corner three taken by Knight and won't go. Rebound is snatched away by Ashlyn Tarpley. One thing to note, the junior does have 2 fouls. Now here's J.C. Bolton. Guarded by J.C. Phillips. J.C. on J.C. Cron. Head fake. Drive is Phillips. Taryn Phillips. Layup won't fall.
I'm not understanding that foul right there by 13.
No foul at all. It'll just be out of bounds, and that was Gaylord tied the basketball up. Officials saying not enough contact, not enough generated contact to constitute a foul, and I can partially understand that.
Well, apparently Coach Jenkins thought the same thing. There's a 3-ball by Kilgore.
No good from Kilgore. She catches it back, though. 13 seconds. Most likely going to do it herself and maybe go for one more possession. We'll get it back to her. Kilgore for three. Nobody home. And now that's 1.16 seconds left. I don't think we can see a full court heave in a little over a second, but we've seen crazier. Dare I remind you what we just saw a couple of minutes ago, and that will send us into the lockers. Our score at the break. Raines up 31-25 over Lipan. Winner takes our broadest. We'll take a 3-minute break. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll also hear from our good friends at Kilgore College.
Hi, I'm Brenda Kays, and I serve as president of Kilgore College. Over 4 years ago, our institution embarked on a remarkable journey, joining forces with the City of Kilgore, Christus Good Shepherd, and the Roy H. Laird Hospital Foundation. Together, we set out to create the Laird Health Science Center, a cutting-edge facility designed to seamlessly blend education with practical medical services, including an operational ER. Today, I'm thrilled to share a momentous announcement on behalf of Kilgore College's Board of Trustees, the Foundation Board of Directors, our dedicated faculty and staff, and, most importantly, our students. I am honored and humbled to reveal that Kilgore College has received a generous gift in support of our new facility and programming. This incredible donation comes from Kay and Billy Torrance of Kilgore. Furthermore, I'm excited to announce that the college's facilities set to open for classes this upcoming fall will be named the Torrance Health Science Education Center. We can't begin to thank the Torrances enough for their incredible generosity. Their gift will change the lives of so many students starting this fall and for many years to come.
Well, I was born and raised in Kilgore, Texas, and I was born at Roy H. Laird Hospital in 1961. So Kilgore has been my home my whole life, and I am happy to call it my hometown. I have one son. I've been married to Billy for 45 years, and we've been very blessed, and Billy's worked very hard to give us a great life.
So I don't know what I can add to that. It's 45 years in a row, by the way, and I'm proud to be from Kilgore, Texas. But yes, we've been a part of this community for a long time. So with Steve going to Kilgore College, you know, we were certainly proud that he attended Kilgore College, and he finally got out of there, and I was glad that he stepped up and was able to support that program. So it's been. It's been humbling to be here and be able to, you know, support our community through the college and everything we can do. We're glad to.
Well, you know, Steve was diagnosed with cancer when he was 17 years old, and we felt the need that we had to go out of our community into a bigger city to get the proper care. And I am hoping that if we can initiate this, we will have better schooling, better hospitals. Our families can stay close to their hometown and be treated with basically any type of disease or illnesses that you may encounter in your family's history or life.
Well, Capco, we started Capco in 1995 with myself and maybe a dozen of the best pipeliners in the area. This is our 29th year. We have as many as 600 plus employees, and they generally are all local people. So it has a large footprint, you know, here. And I think through Capco, we've sponsored every kind of sporting event and bought every kind of animal at the FFA. And, you know, it's just, we're a East Texas business, and we support our community. So we've done that also as a family for, 20 years plus. And we've had a lot of success there. Steve is a 4-time Top Fuel World Champion and 1-time A-Fuel World Champion. I've even won a championship down through there one time, and it's just been family-oriented sport, just like we like. And I guess we've met a lot of people all over the country, and it's a lot of family, you know, and friends out there. But we've really enjoyed it. Kay runs that race team, and that's her gig. So I'll just be quiet and be happy.
How many families get to spend 24 weekends a year with your son, with your granddaughter, with your new granddaughter fixing to be here in June? And I don't know what we would do if we didn't drag race. We've had multiple friends move here. They came and visit, stay 2 or 3 days, and they'll come back, start looking for property. So we've got several friends. We have some that live next door to us right now. So if you want a small hometown community to where, you know, it's large enough to have your sports and do whatever you want, but Kilgore is a great place to live, a great place to raise your family.
I totally agree. It's all downhill from Kilgore for me.
Yeah.
The new Health Science Center is home to Kilgore College's Associate Degree Nursing, Vocational Nursing, Physical Therapy Assistant, and Radiologic Technology programs. The educational facility encompasses 37,324 square feet and features state-of-the-art simulation and computer labs with an operating hospital complex.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
more Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we.
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs a big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric, and big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus no payments for up to 90 days and $1,000 bonus cash on a new F-150.
At IHG's Holiday Inn Express, you can guest how you guest. Enjoy free breakfast while you work or play. Take on Miami, Mexico City, Minneapolis, or any Holiday Inn Express destination you choose. Follow a great day with a better night's sleep, all while earning points for free nights with IHG One Rewards. With Holiday Inn Express, part of IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guest.
People say college isn't for everyone, but at Kilgore College, we disagree, because at Kilgore College, we help you find your personal path to success. Here you'll find not only a meaningful career, but one with a great living wage. And at Kilgore College, you can get exceptional training in an exciting and in-demand career, a career that you'll love, taking you from little to no experience to being highly skilled and job market ready. At Kilgore College, we have the training, certification, or degree that's right for you.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we.
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
Round of the third. Quick start to the third. A lot of table workers weren't even here ready, set to go. But already as quickly as we get back into action, we already have a foul. That foul is going to be charged to Reigns number 3, Caroline Piles.
Close to the line for 2 shots.
That's Piles first of the quarter already for Reigns.
I'm interested to see how Lipan is able to adjust at halftime. Reigns haven't put him away yet. Reigns
not at all.
Put him away, and they need to put him away.
They got to do it fast if they want any chance to make it to the championship. They take on a Broadus team who is ready and waiting. Hopefully they're at a hotel or a rest stop or anywhere, and that doesn't have to do with a basketball, resting their brains after a nerve-wracking contest. One possession game and an upset. I shouldn't call it an upset. It's a top 10 team beating the number 1 team in the land. Take that as you may. Filson's third field goal attempt of the game is no good.
No, you can call it upset. I mean, Martin's Mill's been number 1 team in the state since
Jesus was a pup. As Phillips Gets it snatched away.
Great defense.
Fantastic defense by J.C. Bolton. There it is again. J.C. on J.C. crime. See Coach Amber Bronson right at the timeline. Ball goes out of bounds. Maybe even crossing the timeline, pushing the limits as to where a coach can and cannot go. As both of these coaches, both Jenkins and Bronson for Rams and Lipan respectively, very animated.
Yes.
Probably at some points more entertaining than actual basketball.
I've seen that in a lot of coaches in the past couple of days. A lot of animation going on.
I feel like that's just what this tournament brings. You know, every game is important. You know, every game is such a great measuring stick against other top-ranked teams, whether they be right at your level, slightly below, or even above. So I think it's pretty quaint that you see very animated coaches. As Phillips gets peeled again. This time, Phillips the perpetrator. How about that? Phillips stolen by Phillips. JC guarded by JC. You can't make it up, folks. 6:47 and counting. Speaking of JC, is JC Bolton with it. Bounce pass is over to Ashlyn Tarpley. They're trying to get it down low, but it's tipped almost out of bounds. Still on the floor, rolling forward. Somehow Gaylor comes up with it and knocks down a three. How in the world did that turn into points? Looking to respond is Thompson. In and out, no good. Rebound score out by Gaylor.
Gaylor has 4 threes now.
Kick to the corner. Too much on that pass. It's immediately stolen by JC. Phillips, a pass to Filson. Great defense down the stretch and bobbled up. It's going to be Filson and Tarpley both. As Filson, don't know if she put a little bit too much on that bounce pass. I don't know if the official had a quick word with her or not, or if that's just him chewing his gum. He's chewed that same bit of gum all day. He said it helps him out a tad bit. As official botches the pass to the player, and we get things back up and started. Thompson, quick to the corner to Phillips. Phillips down low. It's Kilgore. Follow-away jumper, no good. And Filson on the follow-up.
I don't know where Filson came from, but there was nobody around her when she got the rebound.
Here's the Ariana Filson that we know. Quick sub coming in for Lipan in a moment as Miss Ashlyn Tarpley. No, excuse me, that is Alicia Green, the senior forward. Corner three, short, won't go on the follow-up, won't go either as Bolton. It's out of bounds, last touch by Gaylor, and it will be Lipan basketball still.
Number 25 enters the game.
Shockley will check out. Green will check in. As it looks like a Reigns player got a ponytail stuck into the jersey. Or maybe into the shoulder pad, like a protective shoulder padding.
I'm so glad I don't have that problem anymore. Don't let my hair get stuck anywhere.
And then once again, J.C. Bolton has had J.C. Phillips' number. On the drive is Green. A foul is called on the shot. And Green will head to the line for the second time today to shoot two. Foul is going to be charged to Filson. That'll be Filson first. Team second of the quarter.
He'll be on the floor.
As Coach Phillips not Coach Phillips, Coach Jenkins reminds us, it is indeed on the floor.
I think she also reminded the referees too. She didn't just remind us.
I think the foul was on the floor.
It was on the floor.
Yeah, I think the foul was indeed on the floor. As Taryn Phillips kicks to Green. Green, Euros, bumps forward. Travel violation is called. It was either going to be a travel or a charge, and I don't really see a charge coming out of that, so it will be a travel instead. Every camp, the sophomore will be checking back in. She'll be coming in exchange for Taryn Phillips.
She's not going to contest here. She's going to go low. That's all she's going to do.
There's J.C. Phillips crossing the timeline. Reigns, the Lady Wildcats going from right to left on your respective device. Tuning in on ASN Radio. On the drive, layup by Thompson is swatted away. Green on the rebound. Bolton up the floor to Gaylor. And it's out of bounds, right into the hands of Camp. Out of her hands across the line. And it'll be Reigns basketball. Both teams playing very sloppy basketball.
Absolutely.
I think neither team is playing.
I'm not used to seeing Reigns play like this. They're not playing And I don't know, maybe the fact is that Jazzy's not on the floor. We know what Jazzy did. We know what he brings to what she brings to the floor for the lady Cats, but I'm not used to seeing Range play like they're playing right now.
And so far, I would say, at least watching the film on the game, as the shot from Kilgore is no good. A rebound is brought down by Gaylord. Yeah, she is well within a double-double. It's not even a question anymore. I'm going back into watching Lipan take on Cisco. This is nowhere near the team that the Cisco Lady Lobos saw.
No.
There's a little bit of discrepancy amongst the call. 2 subs coming in is going to be Piles as well as Emma Knight, who will check in. J.C. Phillips and Filson will check out as well. They definitely need a break. You can tell both of them are absolutely winded, Coach.
Absolutely. They're going to need to be big in the fourth.
That's a wide open. Gaylord is in for 2. Lipan now threatening, knocking on the door. Only down 1 measly point as we approach 4 minutes in the third. Turning downhill is Piles. Piles, open room, drives, almost should have Euro step to get more open space. When they got the foul call either way, there really wasn't much momentum stopping contact. Jump ball, possession will go to Reigns. But possession will go to Netches. Not Netches, come on, getting my teams mixed up. Too many teams, 32 totals, hard to keep up, man.
It is.
Possession will go to Lipan. How's that? Arching traffic, both Gaylord, who gets the ball from Bolton. Far corner. Drive, Gaylord spins. Kick to the corner once more. Great ball movement here by the Lady Indians. Wide open 3. Short front rimming out from Tarpley. However, the follow-up's no good. As it looks like Green onto the basket, seems to be walking gingerly on that right knee. It's not only is it heavily taped up, Coach, but it has a heavy knee brace on it. I don't think she's going to be subbing out, but you can tell it is obviously aggravating her by the way she runs.
Absolutely. But again, we go back to it. How many opportunities did they have because of
offensive
rebounds?
Instead of counting how many jump balls in the last game, we should have counted how many times you'd say offensive rebounds in the game. I feel like that'd be a pretty sure bet. High arcing 3 by Piles, no good. Rebound by Knight, she can't get it to go either. Will coming up with it will be Avery Camp. Camp up to Bolton. Bolton the runner, won't go. Snagged by Knight.
That's a very good no call right there.
It's on the drive, going up, no good. And now coming up on the floor, it's an uneven 2-on-2 break. Well, relatively uneven 2-on-2 break, but driving through contact will be Kenzie Thompson to show head of the line. Foul is going to be charged against Hannah Gaylord. That's, I believe, is her third. Yes, it is. Huge third foul on the best player on the floor.
Well, she's a big three-point shooter.
She's the three-point shooter. She's the rebounder, the passer. I think she even helped serve in the Tiger Cafe earlier this afternoon. Who knows? First free throw is no good.
Speaking of cafe, we got ribs over there for us. I forgot to tell you, we got ribs waiting on us.
Waiting in the office. Might have to try to partake when time allows. Second free throw is good. And that keeps Lipan at bay momentarily. However, Coach Jenkins and company will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. It's a 30. Back in 30 seconds. Our coverage of Holiday Hoops continues after this.
Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric, and big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months, plus no payments for up to 90 days and $1,000 bonus cash on a new F-150.
After the break, Coach Jenkins and company talking things over. 34-32 our score, with just over 2.5 left in the third quarter. Jared Jones, the coach, Matt Wright, happy to be with you in this girls' gold semifinal. Winner of this one will take on Broadus tomorrow.
You know, it's a great game between three great teams, but it just doesn't seem as intense as the one we just had, Jared. I don't know what you think.
I mean, we can't really measure a possible game of the year to the game right after. Not only is that a tough act to follow, but those were 2 top 10 teams.
In the same classification.
It's a good chance that Martinsville may move down to, say, a 2 or a 3, maybe a 3. My logic would say that they will move to a 3 spot. Broadus will possibly move to 4 or 2.
Yes.
Because pound for pound, Martinsville still has a better resume than Broadus. But in terms of the head-to-head, that respect still has to be given to the Lady Bulldogs.
And that's what I was going to ask you, because I didn't know how that worked. I didn't know in a tournament, does it affect your rankings if you get beat in a tournament?
I mean, how many tournaments are up to this magnitude? We're out of the 32 teams, boys and girls, about 2/3 of them are in the top 25 of their classification. Corner 3, not enough on it by Camp.
That's why you have the ranking system. If you have a tournament like this with all the ranked teams in it, you have to go by the ranking system. They got beat, they should move down, or Broadus moves up. As long as they don't let the college football writers decide who gets what ranking.
Sorry, Florida State fans. 34-32 was our score. Long 3. Back iron, no good by Thompson. Rebound is brought down by Green, who's still on a bum wheel, but seems to be okay. Minute 15 left to go. Wide 3. No bueno from Gaylord. Rebound is brought down by Knight. Here's Thompson with it. Thompson on the floor with Piles as well as Knight, Kilgore, and Moxie Jimba. Spinning is Kilgore. That spin move has only worked 1 or 2 times. Not working that go around. And on the breakaway is Gaylord. Can't get it. Didn't have the best angle. Didn't put herself in the best position for a solid layup there. As now they'll slow things down once again with Thompson with 42 seconds to count.
And Coach Bronson is not happy about a missed layup.
35 seconds. Could possibly be the final possession. Piles guarded by Gaylord. Piles picks up her dribble. Now
Gaylord's got to
Kilgore.
be careful. She's got 3.
20 seconds left now. We already saw a buzzer beater to end a quarter. With it is Kilgore. She spins and the foul. Persley Kilgore.
You look at her face. She was even shocked that she made that shot. Great shot.
I mean, it was a great bucket. It was unexpected. With time winding down, I mean, yeah, why not? Free throw, gets the shooters rolling, falls through.
And you know, those 3 points right there could be big going into the 4th.
9 seconds left. With it is Gaylor. 3 from Timpson. Won't go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Thompson, the heave. Oh, off of the window. But it wasn't all the way open. We'll head to the 4th. It's a 5-point game as we prepare for the final 8 minutes of the semifinal. 8 more minutes to decide who plays Broadus in the championship. 1 minute break. We'll be back with the 4th after this.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we...
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
Fourth period set to commence.
On the inbound.
It'll be Lipan basketball. Fresh 8 minutes are on the clock. Both teams with 4 timeouts apiece. Fouls reset. We are set to go courtside. Here at the Special Events Center. Built in 2014, can fit 1,200 max. That's not including standing room. And I think yesterday during that San Augustine 10 Hall game, we were pretty close to capacity. Stolen away. Reigns comes back with possession. It's Thompson on the far side sideline. More and more fans starting to fill in as he up and under. Counting out the foul. It's Filson again. How about back-to-back and ones for the Lady Wildcats? They had one before the end of the quarter. Now to start the quarter, they have one this time from Filson, not Kilgore.
You know, one thing to think about is that the loser of this game plays Martin's Mill.
Man,
I mean, and think about it. The loser of this game plays Martin's Mill. The winner plays Broadus in the championship. The loser plays Martin's Mill. So,
man,
you've got possibly again tomorrow. You know, amazing matchups.
Life ain't fair. Life is not fair. It's literally pick your poison.
Exactly.
You want to face the number one team in the state, or the team that just played 4 perfect quarters against the number one team in the state? Shot from Gaylord, no good. Green's follow-up's no good either. Rebounded by Kilgore. They take a tumble.
Jump ball.
Hopefully everyone's okay. They look to be okay. So Reigns will come out of that the victor with the arrow on their side.
Yeah, that's what you have to look at. Well, do we play the number one team, or do we play the number 6 team who just beat the number one team?
Who just, again, played 4 perfect quarters against the number one team.
And that's what, I mean, and I think Coach will tell you that. Great, but again, offensive rebound again.
Finally, Thompson gets the shot to go. After the first one was slowly rolled and denied. Second time's the charm.
Rangers starting to pull away. Coach Bronson calling timeout.
Much needed timeout by Lipan. It's a full. We'll take it with him. Back in 1 minute on the Antler Sports Network.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we.
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
Have to reset the clock now as we get ready for continuance of the fourth quarter. Ball screen is immediately switched. Filson, great switch. Bounce pass is over to Bolton. Long 3, that's good by Shockley. Haven't seen Shockley in a while. She had 2 in the first quarter, but now they need her more than ever in her 3-point ability. At the top of the key now is Filson. 2 minutes have elapsed. On the lay-in, no good by Thompson. No N1 this time, but it'll still be a trip to the line out of the way.
Thompson will go to the line for 2.
Ashley Topper get ready to come back in for Lipan. Is it Lipan or Lipan?
Lipan.
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 Have we seen her?
Yep, if you lie in a pan.
Lie in a pan.
For the Lady Indians.
Lie in a pan, just take out the inner. Lipan. Second free throw's no good. The score will remain. Jump ball is called.
Possession goes to the Indians.
Possession goes to Lipan. It's also a fun city to say, Lipan. It is. Lipan rolls off the tongue. 43-35, 5:40. Bounce pass, they get it down low to Gaylord, who turns, got it for 2. We've seen her do it from 3, we've seen her do it on putbacks. Now a little back to the basket game.
Gaylord's kept him in the game.
Dare I say almost single-handedly. As Phillips kills her dribble, swings right side to Piles. Hard overhead arcing pass. Now football pass, it's intercepted.
Oh, I don't think Coach Jenkins is going to like that at all.
Not at all. Football season is indeed over. Another pull-up three by Shockley. That's good. And just like that, Coach, it's a one-possession game.
That's what I was saying earlier, is that, Reigns is done the same thing that Cisco did. They allowed Lipan to stay in the game, and here they are, one possession away.
As Phillips hits Filson. Filson head fakes, jump pass on the drive to Piles. She'll look to respond. Can't do it. Phillips on the rebound. It's a bounce pass to Filson. She skips through. Great layup and even better touch on the two-handed finish.
I don't think Coach Bronson liked that no call.
I mean, there's times to make calls and there's times where there's not. This officiating crew seems to have mastered the art of the no call.
Right.
Because some fouls you just can't call. This Camp on the jab spin. Reset top of the key is Bolton. Bolton to Gaylord. Gaylord spins. Open floor. Foul is called on the shot. That's Kilgore looking over to her coach saying no one touched her. That's Thompson's second. First free throw rattles in and out, no good. Second free throw is good from Gaylord. Now Reigns looking to get something going after pretty much grasping onto this lead this entire game, but not without Reigns threatening. A travel or a foul or a whistle or something would have sufficed for really either team. On the dish and the feed is Piles, and she'll head to the line after the foul is called on Tarpley, and I believe that is her third. No, that's four. That's four on the junior forward. First free throw. Substitution now as Taryn Phillips will check in. Second free throw is good. 47-41.
You just got that. You just kind of got that feel that Reigns is just holding on. And
it's like they don't have full control of the game, even though they might have it on the score. At one point, we're down 10. But as we saw just moments ago, two quick threes from Shockley made this one. But this one possession game kind of made the hair stand up on the chin of the Lady Wildcats on the back of the neck. Drive is Phillips and snatching it away. Jump ball is called. Tying it up is going to be Kilgore. Reigns will keep possession either way you slice it. Here's Phillips. Phillips looks at the motion offense. Gets it stolen away. Shockley up to Taryn Phillips. Phillips now back to Shockley. Corner, open three. Won't go from Gaylord.
And there's Kilgore again with another big rebound.
Kilgore has been fantastic rebounding the ball when Phillips has been out. I mean, how many times can you just slide a forward in the 5 spot, especially in the smaller classification of Texas high school basketball, and it pretty much be business as usual in the paint?
Yes. Well, my deal is that if you notice, I'm sure you have,
that's Phillips. Hop step. Some folks wanting a travel. Sorry, Coach.
Have you noticed, and I'm sure you have, the game plan and the tempo of the game without Jazzy on the court is totally different than what we always do in Tyler.
It feels like what happens if you have a computer that doesn't have the strongest processor. It's like, sure, it's making calculations, it's making the right decisions, it's coming up with solutions, but it doesn't seem as fast.
Right.
And not to say that they're playing slow, quite the contrary. They're still playing with solid pace.
But they're not moving the ball to the floor like they had been in the past.
Yeah, look, the ball was on a string when Phillips was on the floor. Constantly. No one held the ball for more than 2 seconds, as a foul is going to be called on Shockley. Number 2 called against Shockley. And that was Lipan's last foul to give for the rest of the game. Phillips, J.C. Phillips, that is, goes out of bounds. Then we see Coach Jenkins with a one finger over the nose and the lip. Not happy at all. She understands that this game is just moments away from possibly being out of grasp.
And she just told her senior guard to step up.
Understandably so. 3. Back iron won't go. Phillips comes down with the board. She's guarded by J.C. Bolton, who's really had her number.
She really has.
Throughout this game. Never thought we'd say that. Pass to Filson, and it's incomplete. However, maybe not the right score, but pass interference still thrown.
Yes. But, you know, it's a couple of times now that Kilgore has dropped back and just, you know, let it fly down the court. First time it was picked off, and then this one it was, you know, pass interference.
Reigns is notably in the bonus for the remaining 1 minute and 56 seconds of this fourth quarter. Find themselves up 47-43. First shot, no good.
Again, if you go back to where free throws are huge in this time of the ball game.
Second free throw. Regardless of the loud whistle, it's good. We've now crossed inside of 2 minutes. Crunch time, 5-point game. Here's Bolton, guarded by Phillips. Bolton gets it back, tries to save it, instead is in the waiting arms of Piles. Here's Phillips with the light pink neon shoes. Retreats, gets to the left wing, and now resets. Swing pass cross court to Thompson. Thompson now defended by Gaylord. Thompson, great backdoor cut. The Cats end up finding a foul as Kilgore was a picture-perfect cut, right place, right time, without even saying a word or making a noise or anything.
No, and that's the thing about it. You put Kilgore in the line, she's one of the best three-point free throw shooters you got.
Presley Kilgore's first free throw. See, it's not me this time. It's not me this time. I'll take it. Second free throw is up. Back iron, no good, so an empty trip. Not exactly what you want to see. Nope. Here's Bolton, and it looks like Lipan will take a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, and we'll take it with him. Back in 1 minute from the ASN Family platforms, this is our coverage of Tennehaw Holiday Hoops.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we.
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
Coming out, the final semifinal, or the last semifinal, is now with it along the far side. And out of bounds, it's going to be Possession will stay with Lipan. Right in front of the Lady Indian bench after the timeout. Coach Bronson and company have 2 timeouts in their back pocket as Green with the bum wheel. The ball did get tipped. Great call. Great call by the official, I gotta admit. Let's go in and take another look here.
I saw that. That was definitely tipped.
Let's look at slow motion here. We have the absolute perfect angle. The ball comes out.
Absolutely. Yep.
That was last touch by Raines. Great call by the referee. 55 seconds and counting. 3, won't go. Green with a board. Dishes. It's out of bounds, and it's Raines basketball. I thought you would have wanted.
I think they're trying to go for 3. They shot 3 different threes. I don't understand that. You're still down by 5.
Right.
You know, get the 2 points, and then you can, you know, foul if you have to. Stop the clock.
Something. Skip pass.
That's just, I don't understand that coaching strategy.
5-point game.
Now Rangers got into their standard stall.
30 seconds left. Ball gets tied up. However, Filson comes up with a possession. Jab steps to the left side. Kicks back out to Phillips. 22 seconds left. It's time to foul. You have to foul this one if you want any chance.
I don't understand what they're doing.
As now waiting for the foul. They finally do, and that will send Thompson to the line.
But how many seconds have been off the clock before they decided to foul?
I lost count. Because when they got possession, it was 35.5 seconds left.
And now we're down at 15.41, and
15 seconds elapsed without a foul, a stoppage,
you're only down by 5.
It's a 2-possession game. A 2-possession game is definitely doable. First free throw rattles in.
And unfortunately for Lipan, they put the best free throw shooter that Raines has on the line.
But not to mention, Lipan does have 2 timeouts. Raines has 4. And Raines has the advantage on the foul to give side as well. 7-point game. That could possibly be the dagger. Jump pass. 3, corner. No good from Shockley. To Green. Green to Gaylord. She knocks down a 3.
But
with 1 second left, it's over. Wow. The Lady Wildcats, in their return to the Antler Sports Network, are going dancing. They're heading to the championship of the girls' gold bracket. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from Coach Jenkins back in 30 seconds on the Antler Sports Network.
Get holiday ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric, and big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus no payments for up to 90 days and $1,000 bonus cash on a new F-150.
So, Raines now is going into the championship after taking down Lipan in a game that was a bit of a roller coaster. With us is head coach Laura Jenkins here in the post-game. Coach, it's been a while since you've had us here on since we've had you on the Antler Sports Network.
Absolutely.
You're missing a certain someone.
Yes, your Swiss Army knife.
Yep. What's going on? We didn't get an injury report before the game.
I'm sorry about that. So in the third quarter, she just had a Netches girl fall on her on the top of her foot.
Ooh.
So big toe's not looking too pretty right now. But she'll be all right. She'll be all right.
Coach, I'm going to try to keep it brief because we hear your voice going. Coach, you got anything for her?
You're there tomorrow. It's not the matchup that we both expected, honestly. We both expected y'all against Martin's Mill. But Raines against Broadus is going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I mean, that game right there is pretty ugly. You said a roller coaster.
That was a nice way to put it.
It was a roller coaster like Texas Giant. You know, old, it works, but it's not too pretty. It's not really that fun. So shout out to Six Flags. But, yeah, ugly wins, we'll take them. Matchup zones are tough. Lipan's well coached. She does a great job over there. They're always disciplined and made us have to make reads. And at the end of the game, that's what I told the girls. There's 5 girls for us, 5 girls for them.
Yep.
They'll play basketball. Keep it simple. Keep it vanilla. There's no play that's magic. You just got to go play the game and take what you can.
Now, finally, very quickly, I want to close out with this. You had a moment later on in that third quarter, and that early in the fourth quarter, you looked at JC and told her to step up. What was that moment? What was your mindset? What was JC's mindset as you were out there on the floor? You have a better side than anybody.
Yeah, so she's a sophomore. Obviously, most sophomores are not at their very best that they will be by their senior year, but man, she's got so much talent. She is a very special player for us, and I'm just really thankful that I have her on my team, and I'm just trying to remind her that she can reach for the stars, and she just got to do it, and I just have to remind her a few times.
All right, Coach, we're going to let you go. Your voice has gone out, deservedly so.
Thank y'all for being here. Merry Christmas. We appreciate it, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Sounds good. Don't leave your jumper on Lake Fork, all right?
Got it. We'll try not to.
Bring your whiskey tomorrow.
We'll try to bring it with us from the TK Gorman tournament.
There you go.
Maybe you'll be our lucky charm.
Hopefully so. Lipan.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank y'all very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach. Lipan falls in the semifinal to the Reigns Lady Wildcats, 50-43 our score. That'll do it, at least for myself and Coach Matt Bright. We want to thank everyone for tuning in throughout this over 9 hours of basketball. Again, for the thousands that have tuned in via the separate broadcast or the other thousands that have tuned in via the ASN continuous stream, from the ASN family to you, we say thank you. Until later on tonight, that'll be it for me. I'm Jared Jones. That's Matt Bright to my right. That's Kevin Boyer. Also to my further right, Mike McCary, Justin Jackson, Zach Abercrombie, and the rest of the fantastic Antler Sports Network crew. I'm Jared Jones saying ta-ta, so long. We'll see you later. I'm going to go try to take a nap. Once again, our final, Reigns at 50, Lipan 43. They're into the championship game. Broderton Reigns tomorrow. Until then, so long, everybody.